Hey my lovelies, a lot of you ask me who helps me with filming and editing. Well, it is me, myself, and I. So when I head out onto the mountain, this is what I bring with me. I bring a tripod for my phone, a tripod for my DJI Pocket 3, which is right here. And this is what I use. I actually bought this more for the garage because it tracks you. So I don't need anyone filming me in the garage, but I've started taking it out on the mountain because I absolutely love the quality of this. And my other form of camera is the good old iPhone. That's right. Staple. Always with me. Always have it charged. This is where most of the magic comes from, believe it or not. So these two are kind of my staple. I did actually use GoPro 7 and 9s. I don't know, I just like them. But at the moment, none of them are working. What it'll do is it'll click on, it'll film for like 3 seconds and then it'll just freeze. So if any of you guys have had any problems like this before and can troubleshoot for me a little bit, let me know. And also my awesome Skydio 2, which of course you guys have seen broke. Man down. Ugh. It's not just propellers, like that's cracked open. So I am without a drone also. A lot of you have inquired about how I get footage, especially going through obstacles on the mountain. Well, you're gonna get to see it all, and it ain't pretty, so hold on to your hats. Okay, so far everything has been on my phone so far, with the exception of me showing you my phone with the DJI Pocket 3. Filming by yourself can be a little on the lonely side, but it's kind of a necessary evil, especially if you want to continue or you're thinking about doing YouTube, because it makes you grow, it makes you progress, especially with the storytelling part of things. I am not the greatest at coming up with the best stories, but the only way to learn for me personally is to do it over and over again. Today we only have the 2 cameras, and this is how I've been filming for a little while now. If you're wanting to get into YouTube, I think people overthink about the equipment. If you have good audio and you have a camera of some sorts, you can start a YouTube channel. Really don't need fancy cameras or the bells and whistles. You are going to be absolutely shocked, I think, at what your favorite YouTubers use to film.
Hey, I'm Tom, and I make videos for YouTube using a GoPro 10 and a DJI Osmo Action 4.
Guys, it's Luna and Marlon from Off-Road and Chill, and we use iPhones, GoPros, drones, and Sony cameras to film all of our content.
Hey my lovelies. No, I'm just kidding. It's Matt with Bleepin' Jeep. The camera that I use for my videography now is a DJI Action 4. And currently it's covered in oil because we had a little bit of a crisis yesterday. But yeah, I don't know what Holly is expecting of this video or why she's doing this video. She just told me to show you guys what I'm using. But I assume it's that you don't need something expensive to start a YouTube channel. All you need is this crappy little piece of equipment right here, which is about, I don't even know, 300 bucks. Or your phone, which everybody has one of those in their pockets. So if you'd like to get started making YouTube channels, now you now have no excuse.
I'm Hunter Cox and I am from Fabrats, and my go-to camera is a GoPro Hero 11. And then occasionally we use a Sony Alpha A7S. That's my clothes.
Hello, I'm Matt from Matt's Off-Road, and we primarily use a GoPro Hero 10 for our filming, but sometimes I use my iPhone.
What's up, you guys? This is Light Bright here, and we've always just used our iPhones to film all of our content. Everything you've ever seen on our channel, iPhones.
Hi, my name is Rory Irish with Trailmater Off-Road Recovery, and I film most all of my YouTube videos with a GoPro Hero 9. We have a few different cameras that we use. We're testing out the new Insta360 Ace Pro, but we haven't used it enough to really have a say on it about it. But yeah, that's what we do.
So just a side note, I'm on the way to the park right now so that we can do more filming for this episode, but I've been listening to Misadventure Lab's new episode about our rappelling adventure, if you will, and it's so good. So definitely head on over, check that episode out. I've been wanting to show you guys like how I run around the mountain to film when I'm out here, not only by myself, okay? I'm not normally out here by myself. If I'm with someone, it's still the same process. I never want to feel like a burden to anyone, so I always try and do my own stuff. But some days I do take people up on that offer, or if people have filmed on their phone or their cameras and they're like, we'll send that footage over to you, I'm like, thank goodness, because I am tired. And we're here. I'm excited. I can't wait to show you guys like the process of how I do things. Okay, so let me point you out to what I have in Mischief Maker. I have a nice mount for the DJI up there, and I have one up here with a quick release, which is super awesome. And normally I have just under the handlebar something for my phone, but I also have these, and I have a magnet on the back of my phone. So when you see like my forehead shot, that's because the phone is on here, but there should be one right here, just so you get the gist of things. It is a little windy, which is why I'm holding the microphone up here, and hopefully it's not too windy and it's not interrupting too much. But what I'm gonna do is, because I am by myself, I've actually called a couple of people and everyone's busy, of course, because such is life. I'm gonna go to the beginning of Double Sammy and I'm gonna do a buggy line. I love this line. Then I'm gonna do an obstacle just when we get to the top of there, and I'll turn around. So this is gonna be really funny for me as well, because I'm a little bit of a dodo, and like, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, I get self-conscious when I'm setting things up and then I'm filming myself doing it. So let's see how this goes. Whew. It's toasty. I don't feel like drinking super hot water unless it's with a tea bag or some coffee. of double Sammy, okay? This being the normal line right here, this is the line I like to take. I like getting the articulation of the Jeep and seeing how that all works, like the geometry. You can see it all working. So I'm gonna leave that camera on up there. I'm gonna take you with me and set you up. You're probably not gonna be able to see me climbing up here because of the shadows, but I'm gonna grab my tripod right here. And I'm only gonna do this twice today. Can you imagine a whole trail or even a half a trail? It gets exhausting, especially out in the heat as well. It's getting a little warmer out here, so yeah. I like to put it on 0.5, that way you can actually, you know, zoom in if you don't like it, but I like to see the whole vehicle do all of the obstacle. Normally my line would be right where you are. You could probably see the tire right here. If I had gone any further forward, I would have run you over. Every time I get in, I put my harnesses on. Fully on. Because you just never know. Sometimes I like to finish the frame out. So when you climb up something, I don't want it to be like I climbed up it and I stopped right there beside the camera and I took the camera out and then I go on to the next thing. I kind of want it to flow a little bit, especially since I don't have that drone right now. I've got to make even more of an effort to try and make wheeling videos a little more fluid. So I gotta go. I gotta go grab that one. Hold on. Hello again. Okay, that's only been 2 obstacles that I've climbed in and out. And bearing in mind, I don't just do videos each day. I have the giveaway that I'm building, I have events, I have obligations, I have a lot of stuff going on. So it's not like I can just plan for a day and then film and then go home and edit it. In fact, I'm going to tell you what time I normally edit during the day. You're probably not going to guess. There you have it, people. That's 3 obstacles out of 1 trail. And it's a fairly easy trail. Can you imagine anything harder? I have to go out to right angles, whatever. But it's a labor of love, and I absolutely freaking love what I do. And also, to let you know what time I edit, I like to try and go to bed at 9:30, 10 o'clock. I get up at 3 and I edit for 2.5 hours. That's what I give myself. And I post that morning. So every day I wake up at 3 o'clock. I edit, I continue on with the day, and I try and get to bed at 9:30, 10 o'clock. And if I don't, I still have to get up at 3:30 and get it done. Get back down there. It's windy. Alright, we're back at the shop, we're unloaded, and can you believe GoPros and your phone are the 2 most popular devices from the YouTubers that I know that we use to film YouTube. It's crazy, right? I think it's kind of crazy. No excuses. You don't need fancy stuff. Although I do love my DJI Pocket 3, especially in the garage because it tracks my face so I can put it on a stand and walk around and it'll follow me. Fantastic. But guys, that's kind of 1/8 of the trail that we did today. And you're just seeing a snippet of how I get things filmed and what I film them with. Nothing crazy, nothing at all, even although I kind of am tired, but It's all good in the neighborhood. And remember, if you are thinking of starting a YouTube channel, go for it. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Anyway, I'm hungry. I'm a little on the hangry side, to be honest with you. I'm gonna go eat dinner with my boys, and as always, thanks for watching.